Yo, 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 what's poppin', my dudes? What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? Hopefully y'all doing good, y'all. We're here to talk about just some of the, since I haven't been around much, but now getting back into this thing, I wanted to go ahead and talk about the anime, particularly just the anime. Probably do another video for like live action shows and stuff I've recently been watching, and getting into other topics as well, but anime I've been watching lately honestly has been really geared towards what the patrons have wanted me to watch, and also some little side projects that I also wanted to watch myself to start engaging in. As you guys know, if you are a patron of mine, I do take suggestions from my patrons. I make a post about every month or so for my patrons to go ahead and put a certain series in there. It doesn't matter. At this point, it really doesn't matter how long it is. I always kind of get to it and get around to it and end up posting it. So I've been watching honestly a lot, even though I have been on the hiatus. It's mainly been for putting up YouTube videos, streaming and stuff. I just want to disconnect, get away from it, not do anything like that, not game a lot, just separate myself from that. And it's been cool, man. I've been able to reevaluate myself and get my head straight and start doing things just in a different way from day-to-day life, and except for getting being stuck in this kind of loop I was in at the time. And things are kind of moving in a different way, but hey, they good now. They good now. Well, getting better, I'll say. Nah, I can't say they're good. But yeah, all right. But let's go. First thing I'm gonna say is Initial D. It's funny because Initial D was something I always heard about for a long time, but I eventually started watching it. Boy Trip, he also streams on Twitch. Shout out to Triplication. It's funny too because it happened because we made a bet. This is something my patrons actually didn't tell me to watch. This is something I did just on my own because we made a bet. He was like, look, if you watch Initial D, I'll play Final Fantasy. And he's always ragging on Final Fantasy. And I'm like, bro, look, alright, I got you. If I watch that shit and I do reactions to it, you gotta play Final Fantasy. So I did reactions to it. I haven't posted them yet. I'm gonna be posting them soon after I post the Akudama Drive reactions. But Initial D is awesome. I love Initial D. Takumi is a beast, bro. Like it sucks because I've known about this series for so long. I remember going to the arcades as a kid, seeing the Initial D arcade and playing it sometimes and stuff and everything. I've always known about the property for a long time now, but like I for some reason I never watched it. I knew it was good, but hey, I'm glad that I'm glad this happened because I was able to actually see a great show. The characters were cool. That one motherfucker was kind of annoying sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Takumi's like friend. He's always fucking yelling. And he was kind of annoying a little bit sometimes, but I got used to him. I forgot his name though, but it was all good. The music, I love the music. The music is awesome. The music in the series is awesome. The races were awesome. The rivals and stuff, and just how he had to kind of keep pushing himself. Initial D was cool shit. Initial D was dope. I saw this series called Cautious Hero. This was a Patreon suggestion, and it was ridiculous. It was funny. I liked it because the show obviously didn't take itself too seriously, and this dude was overly cautious. He was way too fucking cautious, yo. Like for anything or anyone, and it drove this one chick nuts. But like, he was so cautious of anything that would happen, and his cautiousness, or would just lead to the humor of the whole show. And I just never thought I would see a show like that would take that angle to make comedy work, you know. So that was cool. I like that. It was funny. I liked it a lot. I also seen Soul Eater for the first time. Soul Eater was cool to see. Um, I believe, yeah, this was also a patron suggestion, and I've always known about it for a while, but I finally eventually watched it, and I see why it was suggested. It's kind of one of those shows that is, I don't know, like it's an older show, and some people would consider, hey, Soul Eater's a classic in a way. And after I got done watching it, it felt very much kind of so. Um, and I just enjoyed it. I like the characters in it. This man, Black Rock was ridiculous though. But hey, he went hard. He went hard. This is what it is. And that motherfucker, yo, like when I first seen him pull out them guns and start shooting him the way that he was with his pinky and shit upside down, I was like, the fuck out of here, bro. Like, but hey, it was cool, man. It was cool. I like the show a lot. Got a various titles to go through, guys. So I'm trying to not spend too much time on each one of them. Medaka Box was another one that I watched. The first season was kind of slow. It was kind of like it build up, and then at the end of the first season, it kind of exploded. I was like, oh shit! And then the second season was like, oh damn, okay, this shit is like totally different than the first. So yeah, I liked Medaka Box. Medaka Box was cool. This bitch could do anything. Like she's just a guy. Like she was just capable of anything. It's like, okay, this is cool, But yeah, that was another show that I enjoyed watching, And the thing is that I'm not, when I want to see a show, I'm not necessarily wanting to see. Don't get me wrong. I'm the first one to say it, and I think I said it the other day on stream. I was like, look, there is a lot of shit shows out there. You know what I mean? But at the same time, there's a lot of good to great shows. And I understand there's not many, like, great fucking shows, but I'm into a lot of different genres. It doesn't have to be action. It doesn't have to be adventure. It doesn't have to be comedy. It can be slice of life. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, I love shows like Rumbling Hearts, fucking March Comes In Like a Lion, or Comes Like a Lion, Clannad, Cannon, so I'm into a wide variety of shows. As long as they're good shows, I'm down to watch them. So yeah, so don't feel afraid to suggest whatever it may be, because I've been watching anime for so long now that, like, because at first I started off only watching certain kinds of shows. I was like, okay, I only want to watch action. I only want to watch this. But then after so many years of watching, I'm like, you know what? I want to branch off into other things. And then that's what kind of happened like years ago. And now I'm into pretty much everything. Rent a Girlfriend is a show that started watching because of Andy. And yeah, I like it. I like Rent a Girlfriend. I still got to finish it. Seen several episodes, about like 5 or 6 of them, maybe 7, but still got to finish it. I like the show. It's a good show. So looking forward to finishing that. And it's just one of those shows that like I kind of know where it's going. You know what I mean? And I think when you watch a show like that, you kind of understand where it's going, but it's about the process of getting there and seeing kind of the ups and downs of the interaction and the relationships until it hits that point, And yeah, she a baddie. Miss Kobayashi, the Dragon Maid. I saw that. That was a patron suggestion as well. This show was it was nice. It was nice. I honestly wasn't expecting to watch this, but after watching it, it was really kind of, in a way, I would say, wholesome. You know, it almost felt like I was, a lot of times. I mean, don't get me wrong. It did have some crazy over the top action from here and there in certain episodes and stuff. But when that wasn't there, it almost kind of felt like I was watching, like, I don't know, maybe like, I'm trying to think about old school shows that I used to watch, like Full House and stuff like that. You know, it was, like I said, it was wholesome, it was nice, it was lighthearted, but it was funny too. You know, put a smile on my face, man. You know, and I'm trying to remember her name. That one chick, ridiculously thick. I don't like. It made no sense, like, because I be watching I'm watching so much stuff that and the thing is, I do want to say this: not every single one of these I'm going through I finished completely. Okay, you know, I'm trying to get through them, so I'm watching them, you know, in a certain way and stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed that as well. I finally saw season 2 of Reincarnated with a Slime. I did finish that. I do gotta post that. I might post that sooner than a lot of these other ones, but Reincarnated as a Slime, bro, dope show. I wanted to watch it with Andy. I've been telling him for months and months and months and months to catch up to it, but it just didn't seem like it was happening. So I was like, you know what, I'm watching this shit. And then it was funny because one of my patrons actually put it up for me to watch, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch it. You know, so I just watched it, and yeah, it was dope. I really like Slime. Slime is good shit. Dota book 2, Dota was good. I was pleasantly surprised with that. I was told it was good, but I was only told by one person, and it was just a viewer. And then I was like, okay, you know. And when I finally decided just to go ahead and watch it, and this was one that I just did on my own, I was like, yo, just Dota anime is dope, right? So it's like, yeah. it reminds me, when I was watching it, it obviously reminded me of Castlevania. Castlevania's fucking fire, by the way. If you haven't seen that, watch that. But yeah, I recently saw that they announced book 2 for Dota. Looking forward to that. That's gonna be awesome. So yeah, Dota. Tokyo Revengers. I really like Tokyo Revengers. Tokyo Revengers is one of the best shows I've seen this year. One of the best. Tokyo Revengers is dope. I like the concept of him having to pretty much having to go back in time to kind of change these situations, to change not only his life but the life of the people around him. And I mean, there's sometimes I'm sitting there watching, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing, dog? It was like, yo, it's not over. Like, what the fuck, yo? You know, and I'm just like, oh my god. But like, it's got me on pins and needles at times. And you know, I feel for the dude. And you know, it's about second chances and third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and tenth. You know, it's just about having another chance at things, man. And you know, and it's a cool sentiment to know that, hey, if I can at least watch something. I know I can't have a second chance at certain things, but at least I can watch something that I can see that, hey, at least they're having another chance, whether it's real or not. You know, it's a good story, man. It's a good story. It's cool. And then lastly, Black Clover. Black Clover is one of the ones I'm most actively watching at the time being. And you guys know that I originally started watching Black Clover when it was initially coming out with the show. And the running thing with that was that Asta's annoying and stuff. And he still kind of is, but I've gotten used to it. Like, I've become adapted to his fucking tone now and shit. But Asta go hard, yo. Without this motherfucker, yo, a lot of these dudes would be done, yo. Without this dude, a lot of these dudes would be done and be cash, yo. I was like, what? I was like, bro. So, you know, I'm gonna come up here and talk about certain ones. I'm gonna give them their own video to talk about key points in each show and stuff like that. But Black Clover has been cool. Alright, it's been cool. I initially stopped, because you guys got to remember, I initially stopped doing reactions to it because at the time I was doing, I was, you know, like I said, I was regressing. I was kind of like, burned out, getting away from doing stuff because I just wasn't in the right headspace and everything. So I kind of decided to drop that. That was one of them that I dropped. But I did do like 2 different episodes of like a comedy skit for them and shit. So you might want to check those out. Those are fucking funny. But yeah, Black Clover is good stuff, man. Good show. So everything that I've been watching lately has been pretty good. I don't necessarily tend to watch, like, run into a show that I start watching that I think is bad. Mainly because they're always recommended to me, or I hear about how good they are and stuff, so I kind of run with them. Anything, you know, like, you know, if I watch anything bad, I don't know, it's trying to think about the last thing that I watched that was straight shit. Oh, I know I might get on a lot of people's bad side with this, but me personally, I didn't care much for that. What is it, Nagatoro show? You know, the show where the chick was fucking picking on the dude. You know what I'm saying? The chick that had the melanin and shit, she was picking on the dude. Didn't care for that much. I understand why people like it, okay? Some people just always, you know, they want to be, you know, that they're in that headspace, okay? But yeah, I just didn't care for the show too much, man. That's one of the shows me and Andy just dropped cold turkey. We were just like, nah, we ain't gonna do this, man. But but I wouldn't necessarily. But me personally, I'm gonna say this: it was a joint decision to be like, nah, we're not gonna watch this. But at the same time, me personally, if I was watching it by myself, I probably would have finished it. But I at the most I would have said that it was okay. I don't see that as a good show. No, I don't. I could say that, but I guess that's it, guys. I just want to go ahead and let you guys know what I'm watching. Let me know what you guys are watching, guys. Leave it down in the comment section, guys. Let me know what you guys are watching. There's so many times I put up videos. I'm looking for feedback. I'm looking for what people are watching or people are talking about, but I don't be seeing nothing. So let me know what you guys are watching in the comment section. It lets me know what I should probably be watching. You know what I mean? It lets me know what you guys think about the shows I'm watching. It lets me know what kind of videos you guys want to see as well, just by seeing the discussion and the conversations. So let me know, guys, down below, and I'll be putting up more videos here soon. So yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Thanks as always. Don't forget to like, subscribe, the whole deal. I'm out of here. And also, don't forget to get on the Patreon for all those live reactions and stuff. I'll be posting more here soon. Peace out.